All right, we are going to go ahead and get started. So welcome everyone to our final session of the 2022 Kansas Home Visiting Conference. I want to first thank you all for taking time out of your extremely busy schedules to be with us the past couple afternoons. We have greatly appreciated all your attendance and participation in all of our breakout sessions. I just have a couple of announcements that I'd like to share with everyone. So the first one is related to the Pathables website. So don't forget that you can find all of the session recordings, slide presentations, and any additional information handouts that the presenters shared is going to be under each of the sessions, and they will be available for up to a year. So if you were unable to attend all of the sessions that you wanted to, you can go back and watch the recordings and receive all the information. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Lydia, and I've provided her email address there. You can also reach out to me and I can connect you with Lydia where she can help you. I also want to mention on the Pathables website is the home visiting brochure. It is available on that dashboard in both English and Spanish. I really encourage all of our home visitors to check that out and let Crystal again at DECA know if you would like to order copies of that brochure to be able to utilize with your home visiting families. So this year's conference has been a record-breaking conference. We received over 430 registrations for the conference, which is amazing. We had about 350 last year. So thank you all again for joining us. I thought it would be interesting to see kind of the breakdown of how many actually attended each of the keynote and breakout sessions for both days. So you can see there that we were right at about 300, a little over 300 for each breakout session. So that's amazing. Thank you for that time and dedication to attend the sessions. So I also wanted to just share with you all the National Home Visiting Resource Center report. So from the 2021 Kansas report, there were over 70,000 home visits provided to over 9,600 children. So you can see there that it also included 35,993 virtual visits. Like, that is amazing that we're still being able to assist our families in meeting their needs, even if they are fearful or sick and don't want us into their homes. They are still receiving all of the great services and information that you're able to provide to them. I also want to mention that last year we exceeded our virtual visits by more than 15,000. So we did more visits this year than we did during the big COVID period. So that's amazing. So you guys definitely deserve a huge round of applause. If we were in this big room together, I would love to be able to applaud to you, but definitely I recommend if you have any kind of announcements that you'd like to put in the chat to thank your fellow home visitors, I recommend you go ahead and put that in there, or if you want to shoot a little emoji in the chat, we can celebrate together. But we thank you for that. So that is amazing in itself, how many families we've been able to serve. But there's also a huge need in Kansas. So you can see there that roughly 220,000 children could have benefited from a home visit, and roughly 170,000 families could have also have benefited through home visiting in the year of 2021. So lots of good work that we've done, but we know we're not done, right? There are always families that are in need and that could benefit from our home visiting services. So I just wanted to take a second to share all of our great sessions that we had this year. I'm not going to read them all. You all attended them, but you can see there we had a wide variety of sessions this year that I think have really made this conference amazing this year. So definitely thank you again for visiting those sessions and interacting with our presenters. So along those lines, I would like to just take a couple minutes for you to share in the chat the following things. So what are 3 things you learned between yesterday and today in all of those sessions that were in that previous slide? I also encourage you to share 2 ways that you can start putting that knowledge that you learned into your everyday practice. And then also, what is one change that you feel that you can make in your personal or your professional life based on any of the learning that you have gained over the past couple days. So we're going to take just a quick pause here. I'm not a fan of silence, so I'm going to embrace the silence for this time, and let's see what everyone has to share about what they've learned. And if you don't want to share in the chat, that is 100% okay. If you are with your colleagues, your other home visitors, or your supervisor, I encourage you to just talk amongst yourself on what you've encountered this year during the conference.
Carrie, I wanted to pop on and say that I think the Zoom chat was turned off.
Oh,
so
are they on the other side?
Yes, so I just turned it on. I turned on the Zoom chat. So if anybody was trying to post on the Zoom chat and couldn't. You now can, but there are some coming in on the Pathable side as well.
Awesome, great, thanks. Keep them coming both ways. So I'll go back so you can see. The silence was getting to me. I wasn't seeing anything. We'll give it just a couple more seconds. And feel free to continue putting your shares in the chat. So I also encourage you to share any ideas of topics and or speakers that you would like to have at our next year's home visiting conference for 2023. And you can put those in your conference evaluation. Speaking of that evaluation, we are asking that you complete that evaluation, and that is your way to receive your certificate. So if you're wondering why you haven't received your certificate, please go to the website that our DECA friends are going to be putting in the chat, and once you complete that, you will receive your certificate. And lastly, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The work that you guys do is amazing work, and you do not get the thanks that you deserve enough. So I thank you for all your time today, your attentiveness, your engagement with our speakers, and you truly are amazing. And the work that you do really helps to support our Kansas families. So I hope everyone has a good rest of your day, as well as your week. And we hope to see you next year. So thank you.